Let's talk about your lizard brain. Your lizard brain is the part of you that wants to run and hide the second that you enter a scary new social situation. It's the part of your brain that tells you not to apply for that job because it's completely content where you are right now. It loves what you are currently doing and hates the idea of you trying that new thing. Hates it. It is scared of most things and it would rather keep you super comfortable in a bubble, living a life that you're not keen on, then allow you to step a toe outside of that bubble to start pursuing a life that you love. On the other hand, your lizard brain, it's helpful. If a rabid animal attacks you, it knows exactly what to do. A more realistic scenario, if someone lashes out at you on public transport, it has your back. It essentially controls your fight, flight, freeze modes. Your lizard brain, it isn't this crappy part of you that you need to shun, that you need to compartmentalize, that you need to push away. It's something that you need to work with. It's a lot like working with a frustrating colleague that also happens to be the boss's son. They're not going anywhere. Option one is to shun them, which is gonna go terribly for you and not nice for them. Or figure out how to best work with them in your life. So in this video, I wanna talk about how to work with your lizard brain, with the part of your brain that is scared of all of the things, in a way that isn't shamey, that isn't shunny, but embraces that it is just a part of your brain trying to keep you safe, but at the same time enables you to live your best life with it still existing there. So one of the first activities that I would recommend that you do is writing a letter to your lizard brain. We want to form a compassionate relationship towards your lizard brain. If you're not feeling the lizard brain thing, it feels too weird for you, replace the words lizard brain with fear. Because essentially that's what the part of your lizard brain is and what it controls. So write out a big letter to this part of you that is trying to protect you and acknowledge what good work it is doing. Thank it for protecting you for so long, for always keeping you safe. Acknowledge that it is doing its best to help you. That's its purpose. Its purpose is to assist you to live a comfortable life. Send nothing but love and compassion to this part of you that exists. But also help it to understand that you need to grow. And explain that while what you want to do with your life might be a little bit frightening to it, at the end of the day, it will be better off for it and you as a person will be better off for it. Ask this part of you to take a step back while your authentic self comes forward. Ask it to trust you to take over a little so that you can start doing the things that you've been wanting to do. I know this might sound a little bit much, but if you do it, you're going to feel a sense of relief. Remember that you are building a relationship with this aspect of yourself. You're trying to help it understand you in a loving and compassionate way and you're trying to work together. Sometimes you might find that your lizard brain is truly not letting go of the wheel. You've been loving, you've been compassionate, things aren't working for you. So another tool that you can use is negotiation. For example, you want to get out of your comfort zone. You want to go to a networking event on your own, meeting people, approaching new people, introducing yourself. A little scary depending on who you are, but your lizard brain is not having it. Try negotiating with it with something that is ultra comfortable. Literally just have a mental chat with your lizard brain. Tell it that you get it. It wants comfort. You appreciate that it's looking out for you. And after you go to this event, you will absolutely have that comfort. You will come home and you will have the coziest night ever. You'll do the most comfortable things. You'll watch Netflix. You'll cuddle with your partner. It'll be so comfortable. And then after the event, make sure that you follow through. Make sure you are looking out for your lizard brain. You've let it know that you are going to be the coziest that you've ever been after you've quickly faced that fear. And you truly do follow it up by getting so cozy, having the warmest shower. You can't let your lizard brain take over all the time, but sometimes you just need to negotiate. There's a little bit of give and take. You need to get your needs met by pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, growing, meeting those new people, but it also kind of needs to get its needs met. It's just as valid a part of you as you. Define your fears. I've talked about fear setting a bit recently. I'll give you a quick rundown. So fear setting is a concept that was created by Tim Ferriss based on Stoic philosophy. Basically, you pick a fear, any fear. You define what that fear actually is. So for example, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but it's always freaked you out, your lizard brain is screaming, absolutely not. You go through 3 key steps: define, prevent, and repair. So firstly, you define. So maybe you're scared that your worst enemy will watch your videos. No one will watch your videos. They'll be awful. So then move along to prevent. So this is where you write down what you're going to do to prevent your fears from coming to fruition. So you'll follow a course on how to create an awesome bingeable YouTube channel, and you'll put word blockers in your comments so that you don't get hateful comments, or if you do get them, they are pushed to the side and you don't have to see them. Then write down how you will repair things if these things do come to life. So you put out a video, no one watches it, what are you gonna do? Or you get a hateful comment and you see it, what are you going to do? And you might find when you get to this point, you're like, well, I mean, it's not really the end of the world. What really is going to happen? Like, I don't really need to do anything to repair that. It just is what it is. I'd delete the comment. I'd make another video using what I've learned and hope that it does better. Next up, make things less scary. What's scarier? Making a YouTube video for the very first time on your own, or making a YouTube video for the very first time with 2 of your closest friends? Doing a speech in front of 100 people, or doing a speech at a Toastmasters? Going to a gym that is known for its judgy vibes, or going to that all-female gym that maybe is like a few dollars more expensive, that's a no judgment zone? I am all about the baby steps because that is the kind of person that I am. I think that the perfect way to get out of your comfort zone is not to dive headfirst into like the absolute scariest scenario, but rather to, like, you know, wait out in the water a little bit, see what's happening, and then next time try it again, see how you go. If there's a baby step before the big scary thing, do the baby step first. We love a good baby step, and more importantly, your lizard brain loves a good baby step. It's going to feel cared for. I'm literally like through this video just like imagining myself like cradling like a very large lizard. So this video is sort of like a second step after you figure out what you want in your life, like what big scary things you do want to pursue. A really good video to watch to figure out what you want, what those big scary goals might be, is the video that I made on how to figure out what you want. It comes with a free workbook. It will be linked on the screen and down below. You're going to uncover a whole bunch of things that will make your lizard brain very frightened, but luckily you know how to work with it. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you soon.